this video, we are going to attempt to catch a fish with a pool noodle deep sea fishing. So without further ado, let's go see if we can catch a fish with a pool noodle. We started our morning getting the pool noodle ready for this awesome challenge. After that, we make our way out of Boca Inlet, and we made about a 4 to 5 mile run south to set up on some reefs we had marked the day before. Once we got into this area, we started getting our pool noodle ready. And we were just going to do some basic trolling this day, just troll over some reefs and troll in about 80 feet of water to see if we could get anything to bite on the pool noodle. We got to our spot, and the first thing we wanted to do was get the pool noodle out. And let me tell you, the way we rigged up this pool noodle was pretty interesting. So we had our barjacks lure connected to this pool noodle, and then we had this pen reel zip tied to this pool noodle with a little broomstick on the bottom to keep it sturdy. Definitely a crazy setup, but it was able to get the job done. After everything with the pool noodle was set up, we wanted to start letting our line out. And letting the line out was pretty hard just because the line was getting stuck in the pool noodle. So I pulled a little of it out and then it started going out nice and easily. And let me know down in the comments below what you guys would want to see us fish with next. So we got the lure now out there, and the first thing we noticed was the reel was already falling off the pool noodle. So before we lost this reel, we wanted to start bringing the lure back in so we could fix this up. And let me tell you, this pool noodle was extremely challenging. Maybe it was because our setup wasn't great. So every time we put this pool noodle out there was always an issue. But we now got this lure back to the boat and we were able to fix up this reel. What we did here was we tied a rope around the reel to just put a little extra security on it. It looked a lot better now, so I started releasing the line again. And if you guys enjoy these kind of challenges, it would help a lot if you guys can drop a like on this video and hit that sub button. This pool noodle vid definitely took us a long time to film, so we would really appreciate if you guys can do that. So we got the pool noodle now out there, and this is what the pool noodle looked like when we were trolling it. It was already bent over, so one of us had to hold this pool noodle the whole time while we were trolling it because it wouldn't fit in a rod holder, or we couldn't really attach it to anything. So I gave it over to my brother Austin, and after another like 30 to 45 minutes of trolling, we actually got a hit on the pool noodle. So my brother Austin let this fish run. As you guys can see, he was spooling out the pool noodle. And the first thing you guys will notice here is the line just zipped right out of the pool noodle, like just snapped right through the pool noodle. So I had to start hand lining this, which was not ideal. This fight took us about 40 minutes. Obviously, we sped it up for you guys here so you guys wouldn't have to watch 40 minutes of hand lining. But I slowly started to hand line this, and as you can see, it was a fight to just reel in the line while I was hand lining. So we continued to do this, and I'm telling you guys, this fight took us about 30 minutes. It was such a long fight, and I was dead tired after it. But we continued to slowly hand line this fish now. So we had him closer to the boat, and this fish definitely was not a giant, but it felt like a giant just because we had to hand line it. It spooled out so much line. So as we continued to slowly reel this fish in, as you can see, the reel already started to fall off the pool noodle, which was not good. So we wanted to land this fish as fast as possible. So we have this fish now right behind the boat, and we slowed down the boat, as you guys will notice here. And in all our other videos when we're trolling, we never slow down the boat. But the reason we had to slow down the boat here was because it was so tough to hand line while we were moving at a fast pace. So once we slowed down the boat, it made it so much easier to hand line. So we saw this fish now right behind the boat, and the last thing we wanted to do right now was lose this fish. So I was willing to jump into water to grab this fish just because we put in so much time to just get this fish right behind the boat. So we got this fish now right beside the boat, so I got ready to flip this fish in the boat. We flipped it in the boat and we were able to land a bonita, which makes this challenge a success. And we hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we hope to see you guys in the next Barjack's Family Fishing video.